Dose of ChevRon. Ron. Get it? Ron. ChevRon. ChevRon. Double dose of ChevRon. Classic gray stain over the whitewash underneath. Well, now to hook these together. Probably a dowel out here on toward each edge. And the 3 ChevRon slab stitchers that will are going to sit a little proud. I'm not going to sink them flat. That's why I went ahead and finished this now, because I'm not going to be able to sand it with these being proud, but that's the plan. Okay, I'm getting ready to hook these 2 boards together, so I've got some tape on there and some marks to run my dowel holes there, and then I've got this marked here for biscuits. So now I can blow it apart and get them biscuits drilled first, then the dowel holes, then I'm going to glue this together here, and then when that's set up, we'll shove it together. Oh, you gotta actually plug the damn thing in? What the hell? Jeez, what a cheap piece of equipment. My goodness. It's so demanding. You got spit on me a little bit. But it should be okay for a biscuit. Okay, this time it won't slide on me. I got 2 clamps on it like I should have had the first time. Bonehead. Yeah, that was better. Okay, got them both with the 1 R3 biscuit in there. These are my spacers. That's how big the gap is going to be. So that's good. Now I got to drill my dowel holes for this 1/4 inch dowel going in here. That's going to get blacked out. So that's the next using this fixture here. Alright, there it is. Just not glued yet, but make sure everything lined up. 2 dowels there, got the biscuits in there, so I'm ready for some black those dowels out first and then do some glue up. Yeehaw! Another crazy glue up. Epoxied these first 2 pieces here together. Got it all, because of that goofy angle, got it all wedged in and clamped together. Got the seam pretty good. This is just to make sure I got some weight holding it down flat. With that epoxy set up, then we'll glue these 2 together using the same, either using the same fixture. I might have to glue the 2 dowels and the center on this all at the same time, so we'll see. Okay, got it glued all the way now. Had to kind of put all this bottom piece together all at once, so got it clamped in, got it clamped down to the bench there to keep it flat. So see how that comes out after that glue dries. Fingers are crossed. Alright, first step for the slab stitcher to put these chevrons, 3 chevrons in going the opposite direction, these walnut jobs here. I got it clamped down so it can't go anywhere, and they have a nice scribe line in the inset here to line up with the center, so that made it nice. So I'm going to do the top one or bottom one here first, then the top one second, and then center the middle one right in between. So got her clamped down, very tight, not going anywhere. Might throw one clamp over here on the wood just to make sure. And then I gotta get my router set up. Okay, I got the first ChevRon routed out. I'm only going about maybe 1/3 to 1/2 depth of the inlays because I want them to set proud. That's why I finished all this first. I think I mentioned that. So now I'm gonna go ahead and move it to the next one, get it clamped down, and we'll run the camera while I'm making that one. Okay, there's the second one routed, and I don't know what it is about this Slabstitcher thing. I never remember to start the camera when I'm routing. So I promise I will on this last one, hopefully. Okay, let's do some slab stitching. Slabby, 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 slabby. Stitch me, slabby. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah! Oh yeah! Third ChevRon on the ChevRon. Emphasis on the Ron. Maybe it should have been ChevRon 1. Huh? Woo! Now I only went partial depth on these because I wanted these to stand proud. So now I got to chisel the corners out. There's 3 of them going in here, but only went down maybe about 1/3 of the way. Chisel them corners out, and then we'll get them suckers in there. Yeehaw! Okay, I got the first ChevRon epoxied in. Wanted to get that one in epoxied and dried, because then that helps hold this centerpiece, because it's only held with the dowels out on the edges between the 2 pieces. So now this thing is all good and solid. And this one is chiseled. I got to chisel the corners on the top one, then I can glue them in. I'm probably just going to use normal white glue on those 2. And then once those are in, I'll just give a little, don't even really need it, just a touch of 220 on the top of these. I'm going to black these edges out and then start giving it some clear coats. Okay, got all 3 of the ChevRon inlays glued in, and everything's been touched up and it's ready for some clear coats. And also what I did was I blacked out the ends of the boards here just for a little more detail and depth, I guess you'd say. So let's get some clear coats on this thing. See it start popping, popping, crack-a-lackin', popping. All right, here it is with 2 coats of spray clear acrylic on it so far. It's upside down, but I'm thinking of putting hangers on this so somebody could hang it either way. So that way or this way. Know what I mean? Hangers on.